You know, it's Christmas time, and you know what we do at Kenwoven? Well, we just keep them coming. I thought we would start this whole season off with this today. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you how I go through the process of planning out my Christmas every year. I do have a way that I do it, and it might be helpful for you. Then I'm gonna inventory the things that I'm gonna need based on what I come up with for my vision. And then I'm going to write out a list of the things that I still need to get. It's hard to believe I might need to get anything, but you know me, I change it up every year. So are you ready to hear about my theme for this year and what Christmas is gonna be like? All right, well, let's get started. My first step is always to just make a written list of the areas that I want to do, just as I'm thinking about them. I just like throw it out there. It may not be what I got to end up with, but just ideas. The second thing I do is I go and I take pictures on my smartphone and I print them up. And then I take the pictures and I draw on the pictures exactly what I'm thinking about doing. Don't expect this to be anything that someone would want to frame and put on the wall because I'm pretty much a chicken scratcher. But I get the idea done. I bought 3 new Christmas trees. They are really spaced far apart, the branches, and they're 9 feet tall. And I had this idea. I loved my Christmas tree in my sunroom last year. You guys remember that? And the theme was very bright colored, jewel colors, and it was all about musical instruments. It was a beautiful Christmas. But you know what? This room is pretty amazing with all these arched windows. And I just thought, what if I did 3 trees, one in front of each one of these windows? What do you think of that? 3 Christmas trees. They will not be lavishly decorated. They will be sparsely decorated because just the mere volume of trees will get that first impression. I think it's going to be amazing. I'll probably do some sort of tree skirt around the bottom. Maybe I will have the tree skirt aspect sort of connect between the two. I'm thinking that these a pair of these floor lamps will probably go on the opposite side. You can see here, I took this picture because I'm already planning to have all my stuff out, and my dining room table, which was here, is now upstairs in my guest room. In my living room now, what am I gonna do there? Now remember, look at this. Right here, you're gonna see a Christmas tree tipping out, and you're gonna see a Christmas tree tipping out over here. Now, depending on where you're standing in the room, you'll see more of the tree, but let's say you're standing right smack dab in the middle. Did you notice I changed? Well, you don't know. If you follow me on Instagram, which you really should, it's Rebecca Robeson. My Instagram, I did a story on how I actually had movers come and move my furniture to get me ready for Christmas. Most of us decorate our homes to look amazing year round, right? We want it to look beautiful. Well, a house with this big gaping hole of space would not necessarily be beautiful year round, which means you need to move things. So I have all fresh plants and trees in my house, and I had those taken out for the holidays. They're up in my guest room, they've got plenty of light, and they still get watered, they'll be fine. So here, I thought, what am I gonna do to make this special? How many of you remember my broken mirror Christmas tree that Shara and I made 6 years ago? Well, I am gonna do a DIY, so that's gonna be part of my list. And when I decided to do this, I came in and I measured how large I would want this thing to be. It's larger than the original. Now, by the way, the original got damaged during the move. All right, so that's gonna be there. And look, I'm gonna have another Christmas tree. And, oh my gosh, did you see that fabulous, fabulous garland that I did on my mantle last year? It was not in my reveal video because I thought of doing it after Christmas, but oh my gosh. So you're gonna have to come back to see that one since you didn't see it in the reveal last year. And if you're not on Instagram, you didn't see it at all. But yeah, fire in the fireplace, gorgeous garland here, and then my broken mirror Christmas tree. Okay, I think that is gonna be a great focal point. Now, I'm gonna have to put some things. I moved my bench into my living room to act as a coffee table. And I have right now a tray on here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that tray or maybe try to find another. It happens to fit just right, but there will be something on here. Maybe there'll be an angel. I need a figurine. So that's part of the stuff that I need to do. So something beautiful is gonna be there. And honestly, I wish it came down longer. Like if I had 2 of these, or if this was a longer tray, I'll probably have to get 2. Nobody makes a tray that big, I don't think. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have a source this year for gorgeous Christmas pillows. My girlfriend owns a store in San Diego called Le Demora, and their Christmas decorations and the things they have are spectacular. So looking back this direction, we know we have the pillows, we know we have something cool here. We're gonna have to have something on these tables too. When I say something, the reason I'm down here today is I'm gonna go through and find all these somethings. Am I gonna go with acrylic? Am I gonna go with angels or with deer or with owls? Because this is a very foresty, those 3 trees, that tells me my theme, doesn't it? Foresty, winter wonderland. I didn't tell you what color I'm using. Okay, green is definitely part of it. The other thing is I'm gonna use clear crystal because I want everything to look icy. So I'm gonna use crystal ornaments, and I'm gonna use little tiny touches of red. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. I can't wait. Oh. Well, I told you I took my dining room table out of the sunroom. You know what that means? That means I don't have any place to feed anybody while I'm entertaining at Christmas. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring down my desk from upstairs, which actually used to be my dining room table in San Diego. Now this is where I take Christmas to a whole nother level than most people would. If you're married, if you're female and you're married, you probably will not be able to get your husband to do this. If you can, you need to write a comment below and tell me his name, because I am going to, I don't know, send him a hello and thank you for being a great husband. I'm gonna paint this wall just for Christmas. Guess what? I'm gonna paint it green. I'm gonna get a green paint, the color of my trees. Do you see that? I'm repeating the color matter into the living room, which then looks on into the music room. And then guess what I'm gonna do in the music room? I'm so excited. Okay, I am going to hang, I used to do this at my house in San Diego. I would hang icicles and snowflakes from the ceiling above my Christmas tree. Do you remember that? I am gonna do this. I've committed to it. I'm like excited about it. And they're gonna come down at all these different heights. And it's gonna look like a winter storm has just hit my music room. Okay, let's go into my family room. I suppose I could do something above the TV, like a little garland piece. That might look pretty. If I did something with a bow here and I did like a garland thing, not garland, but you know what I mean, like a swaggy thing. That'd be pretty. But I took my plants out. Right sitting here, you can barely see it. I brought in 2 matching tables. I have these little side tables, and guess what I'm gonna put on them? I'm gonna put my topiary trees. So I have these cute topiary trees that we kind of redid last year. And this table, you know what this would be great for? And I've always wanted to have this. I'm gonna put out one of those felt things that you put your puzzle pieces on. So I can have a puzzle going on this table all throughout the holidays. I love that. Last year, I hung wreaths in the window, and they looked pretty from the inside and the outside, and they lit. The thing that's different this year is I have window treatments on my windows now. So there's not as much room to do that. Plus I have my Lutron roller shades, which are like my favorite thing. I'm thinking that either I do maybe 3 small wreaths. That might be cute. Over here on this side, I've got my ladder. It's an accessory ladder for display. And I changed this out for the seasons. Last year I did little vignette scenes. This year I think what would be pretty, and I have done this before, is where I do a garland. And the garland basically has some sort of amazing topper to it, and then it swags down and around the ladder and sort of spills out on the floor. Does that make sense? Do you remember the piece of art I had in my kitchen last year? It was like a white background and it had, was it a moose or something? I think I could replace this with that moose, which is very wintry looking. Gosh, did you guys see my kitchen video? I recently posted it. Like by the time this video goes up, it will have been up maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks or a month. You have to go back and watch that because I changed up my kitchen and it looks amazing. I love the piece of art that's in there. I am not messing with it. So I'm gonna come up with something to go on my island kind of countertop. Leave me a comment below and let me know if you want to see this. What if, you know how I hate the fact that my kitchen cabinets don't go to the ceiling? What if I did garland across the top of my kitchen cabinets? What do you think of that? Okay, my entryway, actually this week, I just took these pictures last night, but this week I actually put, this used to be up in my hallway. I put my sunburst mirror here. Do I love it there? Yeah. I mean, it's Christmassy. And then I have all my Wolford candles down here. Oh, and the most important thing, here's the biggest thing about my entryway. This year, I did not do this last year. I'm going to do a beautiful garland on my staircase. And if you've seen very many of my Christmas videos, you know that staircase garlands are my specialty. Okay, so now this is the room. I did not do anything up here in my master bedroom last year. Why? Well, I don't know. I probably was just tired by the time I got my downstairs done. I may be tired again this year too. But you know what I've always wanted to do ever since I bought this house? I thought, that bedroom, you know, I have a bedroom, but I also have a retreat. And I took this picture at 7 o'clock this morning, so it was still dark outside. It's pretty when it's lit. But I'm gonna have this table. This is the dining table, my desk that I was talking about, that is gonna go downstairs and be used as a dining table. That means this is gonna be open. What am I gonna do? How many remember the Christmas of 2018? I do. She is my Cinderella Christmas tree. Isn't that perfect? It's in a woman's boudoir. I mean, it's not really. My closet's over there and my bedroom's here, but I would love to, it was such a beautiful tree, honestly. I would love to have this in my bedroom to wake up to every morning. What I haven't done here, I've drawn my pictures, and the next step for you would be to write down, as you go back through everything, write down everything. Think of the things that you have, you've got it. Things you don't have, you circle, and then see what you can do to acquire those things before you start your decorating. For me, as you've seen, I have been collecting, as I've gone through this, I've been going and hunting and pecking and finding the things that I can use. If you find that you're not in a position or to go out and buy something new, let's say you've got red and green, you've done red and green every year and you want to do something different. I would suggest, I think it'd be a really cool idea to get together with, let's say, 3, 4, or 5 of your girlfriends and have a Christmas planning meeting and see what everyone is planning on doing. By now, most people have already decided their color scheme. When they do that, you may find that someone else is for 3 years has done a coastal theme in aquas and blues and shells and clear. And you've got all the red and green. Now they want to do something traditional. Maybe you guys can swap and exchange ornaments and decorations. So many of us have so many things that are not being used because we've continued to change up things. So ask around and see, not just, hey, can I borrow your Christmas decorations, but hey, what color are you using? Maybe you could borrow some of my Christmas decorations and I could borrow yours. If you do that, make sure you take pictures in advance so you know what it is that you lent out or what you are borrowing. Anyway, I think that would be kind of a cool way to change up your palette without affecting your wallet. All right, you guys, I will see you guys next time when we discover how to make a broken mirror Christmas tree. And not only that, even for those who've already made one, this time I'm gonna zhuzh it up. I'm gonna take it so glam, like your eyes are gonna pop. You are not gonna believe it. I can't even believe it. It's pretty amazing. And it is gonna go right there. Come back and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.